Hello YouTube, Anna Bella here, and here we are. I'm going to be doing a Doctor Who book review. I've got 4 fact books. I've got Doctor Who The Brilliant Book 2011, I've got Doctor Who The Vault, I finally found it out of the Time Vortex, and the Doctor His Life and Times. I've also got in Softback Tales of Trenzalore, which are all about the 11th Doctor's last stand. So this is what the Doctor was doing whilst we were stuck with Clara, trying to get to the Doctor on Earth. It's a brilliant book. It's got 5 stories. We've got Tales of Trenzalore, Let It Snow, An Apple a Day, Strangers in the Outland, and Dreaming. And it's absolutely fascinating. I will give you one spoiler. It's got classic monsters in it, and the 11th Doctor does end up losing half of his leg, but we never find out why. So he's actually got 1.5 legs in the Name of the Doctor. No, the Time of the Doctor episode. The Name of the Doctor is the 50th anniversary episode. In the Time of the Doctor Christmas special 2013. The monsters are the Ice Warriors, the Mara, the Autons, and I forget what they're called, which is really annoying me. The Krillitane. No, that's the Autons, I think. Krillitane. No, they're the bats from School Reunion. Oh, Zontan. No, that's the Ice Warriors. Oh, that's really annoying. What's it say on the back? As it has been foretold, the armies of the universe gathered at Trenzalore. Only one thing stood between the planet and destruction, the Doctor. For 900 years he defended the planet and the tiny town of Christmas against the forces that would destroy it. Some of what happened during those terrible years is well documented, but most of it has remained shrouded in mystery and darkness until now. This is a glimpse of just some of the terrors the people face, the monstrous threats the Doctor defeated. These are the tales of the monsters who found themselves afraid, and of the one man who was not. And I'm really, really sorry that I can't remember what they were called. Hang on. I think they're in Apple a Day 55. 55. La la la. La la la. Which is annoying. There are lots of look affirmative. Ah, it's so cute. Here we are. Crinoid. All animals shall become food for the crinoid. Of course. That's why I got confused with Krillitane from School Reunion, because it's very similar. Oh, it won't focus. There we go. Is that right? There we go, Crinoid. Yep. So that's that. It's an excellent book. It's $5.99 from the BBC shop. Brilliant. Excellent read. The next book that I'm going to look at is Doctor Who The Vault, Treasures from the First 50 Years. I actually got this for, I think, £5 from my book club. It's a brilliant book. It sort of takes you through the history and development of BBC television as well as Doctor Who. It's not just about the series, it's about British culture as a whole. It starts in 1963, The Firemakers, and ends in 2013, Bigger on the Inside. It's a complicated book, and there's lots to read and lots to understand in it. So this is the first Doctor, who was awesome, and it goes through sort of each year by year until you get to, there we go, let's get Christopher Eck. See, it covers the missing years, as I call them. So this is sort of the 80s, 1989. Oh, Curse of Fenric, that is an awesome episode. If ever you get to see it, it's one of the most brilliant episodes of Doctor Who ever. Survival is also good. And then this is like the 1990 to 1995, which is kind of like the Doctor Who wasteland. But things were happening. 1996, the TV movie. This was a big event in the UK. I remember it vividly. It was like on the Radio Times. It did really, really well. And everybody was hoping for a series after it. And we didn't get one. And we were just sort of like, oh, well, that was good. Is it not coming back then? And we were just like, no. Oh. And then 1997 to 2004, this is a Comic Relief spoof. Comic Relief in the UK is a pledge drive to raise money for third world countries or less economically developed countries to help them with water, sanitation and so forth. 2005 is when Doctor Who came back with Christopher Eccleston playing the Ninth Doctor. And as you can see, it goes into a lot of detail about the merchandise. Then we've got David Tennant. It's not just about Doctor Who. It's got a lot going on. Look, River Song. There you are, look, Junk TARDIS. You know, it's very good. Very, very good. It's a brilliant book. And the stamp collection, those stamps were awesome. I do have some of those stamps, and one day I might do a review on them. So that's that book, It's a Beast. I've also got this book, Doctor Who Brilliant Book 2011. And it features articles that I think that were in the Doctor Who magazine, but they put them all together in a book. So it's a nice long interview with Matt Smith. And then it's got all sorts of different things. I love that. This is my favourite TARDIS console, by the way. As you've probably heard before. Features, interviews, lost diaries, lots of different information. Teletubby dialects. Quick, turn the page. About the music. It's a very, very detailed book. I really like it. It's one of my best books. I've also got the Brilliant Book of Doctor Who. I think it's 2012 or is it 2013? I think I've got that one somewhere, and I will do a review of that at some point. Look, you can do the drunk giraffe dance, which is just awesome. So step-by-step guide to that, which is brilliant. So that's that book, which is also good. It's focusing on the Matt Smith era. This book is... See, that's 50th anniversary merchandise. This book is also 50th anniversary merchandise. But it's something else as well. Oh, look, little bear. Polar bear. Okay, I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Cerberus. And I'm the man who's going to save your life. He's made a mark on almost every era of history. And he's touched millions of lives across space and time. In these pages, you'll find just some of the stories behind those brief encounters, each of them addressing the question that must never, ever be answered. Doctor Who. This is the history of a most impressive life of a man who's borrowed a spaceship, travelled through time, and continually saved the universe as told by the Doctor's friends, and by his enemies, and by the man himself. Letters, journals, trial records, secret government files, and the occasional bit of tabloid journalism reveal the never-before story of Gallifrey's last Time Lord. So it's an excellent book. Covers everything. There are letters, there are journals. Some of it is actually quite touching. Some of it is actually quite heartbreaking. It's brilliant. That's all I have to say for this book. An excellent book all round. And that's the end of this review. For my next review, I'm going to be doing this Doctor Who Adventures magazine. And it's the first edition. And it's the 30th of December to the 27th of January. I'm going to be reviewing that next. So check it out. Bye!